It is time for Team of the Week 17 predictions. I'm your boy Fifa, and don't forget to give a thumbs up for your perfect club and player. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more and put on the notification bell. This video is sponsored and promoted by OneFootball, the football app I use to make these kind of videos. My Team of the Week, I get OneFootball, I open it, I watch the matches, who scored, who gave the assist, who got the man of the match or the king of the match in the Spanish La Liga, and that is why I love it. So I use it all the time. For my transfer videos, for my prediction videos, for my Team of the Week videos. I just love it. And that's not all. You can watch the coolest, funniest, latest up-to-date videos about the world of football. Lionel Messi picking up a red card in the Super Copa final. Inaki Williams being the superstar and the hero of Athletic Club de Bilbao. But there is so much more. You can click your favorite team, select it, and get push notifications every single minute of the day when there's an update, a transfer, a result, or just any news that is going around about Barca, Liverpool, United, City, you name it, it's there. So OneFootball for me is the perfect football app. If you're a big football fan, go to the comment section down below. There is a link right there. Click it, download it, it's free of charge, and join Team Viva la FIFA and OneFootball with one click and download it right now. We are kicking the episode off with the game between Manchester United and Liverpool. It ended in a disappointing 0-0, but the goalkeepers, they kept the clean sheet, and both of them, they picked up 4 saves. If you're asking me, Alisson has the edge over David De Gea because he made a little bit more saves and the saves were a little bit harder. But for me, both Alisson and De Gea can get it. I think EA is going to pick up one player, and if you're asking me, you've seen him on the thumbnail, that will be Alisson, the goalkeeper of Liverpool. And this would be a great addition in your red player picks or just in your division rivals rewards. So Alisson as a goalkeeper, give a thumbs up if you want to pack him. Several times in this video we go back to the midweek games in the Premier League. Fulham picked up a 1-1 draw against Tottenham Hotspur, and although it was not a clean sheet, Areola made several amazing saves. He was the man of the match. He was fabulous, and for a cheap squad builder in the Premier League, an 84 rated Areola looks like something incredible. Finishing off the goalkeepers with Andre Onana in a 1-0 victory against Feyenoord Rotterdam. Ryan Gravenberch scored the winning goal, but he was only there for 45 minutes. Onana made several incredible, amazing saves. So if you ask me, one player of Ajax against Feyenoord, Onana without any questions being asked. We are moving to the centre backs with John Stones. 2 goals for a centre back of Manchester City. It is a guaranteed Team of the Week. The only downside is he already received an 85 rated card, but that was not something that had anything to do with his performances. And then, you know, the Team of the Week is not building on that, but it's going from his base card 80 to 83. Still a good looking centre back for any Premier League side. For Michael Keane, we also go back to the midweek games where he was the match winner. I believe it was a 2-1 victory for Everton. Michael Keane scored a goal, got man of the match from the centre back position. Great performance and a great link with John Stones. Both Premier League, both England. Perfect green link. And it's like a Christmas fairy tale about the Premier League. Ajaji, the centre back of West Bromwich Albion, he picked up 1 goal in a 2-3 win away against the Wolverhampton Wanderers, and this is a card I want to see as a silver objectives. After Shea Adams, this man is incredible. He feels and looks like an 85 plus rated centre back with huge speed, great defending, good physicality. Ajaji, he will be on a lot of wish lists. From the centre backs, we're continuing with the full backs. The first one is Serge Aurier. He got 1 goal in a win for Tottenham Hotspur. It was a 3-1 victory. Several players can get it. More about that later on with the midfielders. But Serge Aurier picking up 1 goal, and he is matching a little bit his inform card in FIFA 20. That was also an 83 rated card, looking good. And now once again, Serge Aurier looks like an incredible force on that right back spot. In the big game between FC Porto and Benfica, Grimaldo got 1 goal in a 1-1 draw. Sporting Club de Portugal also picked up a draw, so there is nothing changing in the top of the Liga and the West. Grimaldo with 1 goal was the big man of Benfica. Unluckily, not the match winner, but still a great performance by him and the club. Kurzawa of Paris Saint-Germain was the big man and saving Paris Saint-Germain for dropping points once again. In a 1-0 victory, he scored a goal in the last 10 minutes of the game. I also selected Keylor Navas, but hell, he already received an informed card in Team of the Week. He made 5 saves, but this man was even more important. So Kurzawa, for me, is a guaranteed Team of the Week 17 player. The final fullback in this episode before returning to the center midfielders is Thomas Meunier. Unluckily, it was not a win for Borussia Dortmund. In the end, they ended in a 1-1 draw against dropping points against a lower rated team. But Thomas Meunier, he picked up 1 goal, new signing, 84 rated, looks kinda incredible and a very complete right wing back. Moving on with the midfielders, Mason Mount is a 50-50 gamble. He was the match winner, scored the only goal in a 1-0 victory for Chelsea, but the game was not very impressive. The goal was not super beautiful, so yes, he deserves an honorable mention, but once again, I am not quite sure if it's good enough for Mason Mount to get that spot in the end. And that has everything to do with the performances of those other players. For example, Luis Alberto, the center midfielder of Lazio Roma in El Clasico, well, the classic game in Italy. They call it not El Clasico, that is Spanish of course, but against AS Roma, he was there with 2 goals coming from the center midfield spot, getting a second informed card, and this is one of the reasons I would say Mason Mount doesn't have a very big shot. Who will get it for Leicester City? That is the big question. I think in the end, Yuri Tielemans will be there to win it because he was the man of the match, got 2 assists. Also, James Maddison played a good game and got 1 goal, but if you're asking my honest opinion, I would go for Yuri Tielemans any day of the week. I don't like him as an overpowered player, and that I would go for James Maddison any day of the week to get him in a red player pick, but well, looking to the performances in real life, Tielemans just deserves it slightly more. A player that would be cool for any upgradable team in the Bundesliga is Denis Zakaria, the CDM of the Swiss national team, and Borussia Mönchengladbach got 1 goal, played a good game, but the game ended in a 2-2 draw. If you saw the game, you understand why I selected Zakaria, because he was a monster on the midfield. Once again, we go back to the midweek games. Teun Koopmeiners got 2 goals against PSV Eindhoven, and the second one was a back heel goal from a corner kick. You never see something like that again this season. So trust me, if you want to see it, PSV AZ Teun Koopmeiners goal, you will say Viva. I totally understand why he's in here, and he picked up 2 goals in total as a center mid, and maybe the Puskas goal of the season already. Koopmeiners totally deserves a shout out. Back to the Bundesliga with Thomas Müller. He saved Bayern Munich once again, now against Freiburg. Bayern was struggling, the machine was struggling, but Thomas Müller saved his squad with 1 goal, 1 assist. He was the big man in a 2-1 victory. And you can say about Thomas Müller what you want. He's not the quickest, not the strongest, not the most technical. His shooting technique, his passing technique, it's not the best. But every single season, he's up there in the rankings with goals and assists. So nothing than respect for this golden player. When I told you about Serge Aurier, I told you with the midfielders we will have the second player of Tottenham Hotspur, and that is Tanguy Ndombele. He got 1 goal, played good in that 3-1 victory for Tottenham Hotspur. If you're asking me, Serge Aurier has the edge over Ndombele, but Ndombele is a more sweaty, overpowered meta player. So if you're asking my opinion, I would rather see Ndombele instead of Serge Aurier, but that's not quite realistic because it's all about real life performances. Mateus Pereira, the cam of West Bromwich Albion. Besides Ajaji, there is a second player of West Bromwich in this video. Hey, that's not happening every single week. He got 2 goals, but both of them were from the penalty spot. Yes, you still have to score them, but EA isn't counting that as harsh as just normal goals. Just call it like that. But still, he was great, cool, collected from the penalty spot, and that is worth a shout out. All the bees, Pogba. Viva, it ended in a 0-0 draw, didn't it, between Liverpool and United? Yeah, but we go back to the midweek games, of course, because Paul Pogba scored a fabulous flawless volley goal, one of the best goals he scored in his career, saving the 3 points for United midweek. If you watch the United stand, I love watching that. Mark Goldbridge, that guy is just gold. He was going crazy with that goal of Paul Pogba. So Paul Pogba saved United midweek. Give a thumbs up if you love that. If you love the video, of course, Paul the Beast Pogba in Team of the Week 17. What is going on with Juventus? They lost against Inter Milan 2-0, but it could have been a 4-0, 5-0 whopping. We have Arturo Vidal and Nico Barella. Both of them got 1 goal. Vidal has a 1-to-watch card. Barella scored a fabulous goal, so it is up to EA to decide who will get it. But once again, Ronaldo is saving Juventus several times, but with Andrea Pirlo, the ship is going down pretty quickly. Matthijs de Ligt is out with Corona, so what is left? A horrible squad, and Inter took advantage. There was also a gigantic game being played in Turkey. We had Beşiktaş versus Fenerbahçe, a 2-0 win for Beşiktaş. Souza, the CDM, scored 1 goal and was the big man. He only has a card at Saudi Arabian League, but maybe EA is fixing that with a club change and with a nice looking upgrade. Alisson is playing for Olympique Nîmes in the Ligue 1, and he picked up 2 goals in a man of the match performance. He's a very quick player, as you can see, of Sweden. His shooting, his passing, it is not the best, but in real life he was so amazing. Nothing than respect for Alisson. Donyell Malen, I bet the majority of you people got Sean Kleiber and Donyell Malen in the showdown cards, but now he might be up for another special card. Once again, it's not building on that showdown card because he didn't get that for performances on the pitch, so it's built on the base card once again. Donyell Malen with that is going up to 82, but still looks like a super sweaty meta player. He picked up 2 goals and 1 assist from the bench. He only played around 45 minutes, and with that being said, it showed how amazing, important and good he became. I think a move back to the Premier League is in the stars. It's written there in short term. Are you ready, my brothers, to break your controllers? Headliner Wissam Ben Yedder is there and set for an upgrade. 2 goals in a victory for AS Monaco away from home. Wissam Ben Yedder was a gigantic, awesome, incredible player in FIFA 20. This season he's also good, but not as good as in FIFA 20, but still he's breaking a lot of controllers and he's getting a lot of goals for a lot of you happy people that packed him or bought him on the transfer market. So Wissam Ben Yedder is going up. It is really unbelievable. Luka Jovic with Real Madrid played over 1,000 minutes without a single goal. He played 23 minutes for his former club Eintracht Frankfurt and he got 2 goals. Unreal. As a super substitution, he was brought on the pitch and he saved Eintracht Frankfurt from 1-1 to a 3-1 victory. That is respect. Reviving your career. Luka Jovic, you started off in great fashion. Sunderland striker Week or Wijk, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, picked up a hat-trick for Sunderland. So for the Sunderland fans, great. I loved watching their documentary. It was amazing, just like Leeds United. I love the people who make that, so respect for that. And with Charlie Wijk, they have a great striker who might bring them back to the championship. Finishing the episode off with Inaki Williams. Don't forget to give an amazing thumbs up, subscribe for more, and put on the notification bell. What a game it was. In all honesty, I watched the game until the 85th minute, and in this video I had Antoine Griezmann as the hero of Barcelona. Now I woke up this morning and I saw the replay, the highlights of the game, and I was like, okay, let's see how Griezmann scored those goals. But then there was the equalizer and I was like, huh? What happened? And there was Inaki Williams in the extra time with one of the best goals ever scored in a final. A beautiful goal. So Inaki Williams has become the hero instead of Antoine Griezmann. Messi picking up a red card for hitting his opponent. It was a disastrous night for the Barcelona fans. Once again, the money is gone, the success is gone, and winning prizes, it's gone. For Athletic Club de Bilbao fans, congratulations, and this Inaki Williams hero card looks astonishing. If you miss a player, drop it down below. Did you love it? Give a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and put on the notification bell. If you enjoyed, I hope to see you back every single day with a brand new video. Ciao for now.